Hello and welcome once again to our CUSD YouTube channel. We continue our sit down with the new superintendent of Cabrillo Unified School District, Amber Lee Alva. Today in part 3 of our interview, we'll get into the meaty topic of labor negotiations and the budget.
And I want to be really clear. We're going to face some challenges because we have to write our budget and we have to make some changes so that we can do what's best for our kids. And it's going to be hard at first, but at the end of it, we're going to get ahead of this to be able to pay our staff appropriately and to be able to provide for our students. But it's going to take some sacrifice on all of our parts.
You hit on the hot button issue the paying of the staff, and there's been some ongoing negotiations. Expand on it a little bit. What do you foresee coming in? Because there are some challenges there with the budget that you mentioned. You want to take care of your staff, and it's been something that's kind of hovered here in the community for some time now.
Well, I mean, the reality is that anyone who looks at board minutes can see that we've been overspending. And part of it is because we're just a small school district, so we're not funded the way some of our neighbors, they call it over the hill, are funded. And we just have challenges being a smaller school district that larger districts have. We also don't have a large number of students that come from what they call the unduplicated. So students that receive extra funding because they might be an English language learner, or they might come from poverty, or they might be homeless or foster youth. So you get extra funding for those students. So that's a challenge. But on the converse side, we now have entered into what's called basic aid. Or community funded, I believe, programs, they changed the name. So we have enough of a tax base, but not enough to make a difference. I have a friend over the hill who's a superintendent in a very, very affluent district who receives 2 or 3 times more per student than we receive. So even though we're both classified as basic aid, we receive very different funding. So we face some challenges in that aspect. But I think there's lots of potential. So we have to really tighten our belts. But by doing that, we will be able to have more resources and more opportunities for the students that we serve.